In order to fully comprehend the escalating tensions between Iran and Israel, we need to delve deep into their intertwined histories. This conflict is deeply rooted in decades of political, religious, and territorial disputes. The establishment of Israel in 1948, recognized by the United States and other Western nations, initiated the first sparks of discord. This was further amplified by Iran's Islamic Revolution in 1979, which led to its support for anti-Israel groups, adding fuel to the fire. And the ongoing bone of contention, Iran's controversial nuclear program, continues to be perceived as a significant threat to Israel's security. These historical events have set the stage for the current tensions, a high-stakes game of power and survival between Iran and Israel. As we dive into the present scenario, it's important to remember these roots, which have laid the foundation for the crisis we witness today. Tensions between Iran and Israel have escalated dramatically, shaking the fragile peace of the Middle East. Let's dive into the latest updates. The United States is planning new sanctions targeting Iran's drone and missile programs, while Israel vows retaliation against Tehran. Israeli tanks are rolling along the border amidst ongoing conflicts with Hamas. On April 13th, Iran launched a barrage of drones and missiles at Israel, retaliating for an alleged Israeli airstrike on its consulate in Syria, resulting in the death of 3 top generals. The UN Security Council is set to vote on the Palestinians' application for full UN membership, a move supported by 137 of the 193 UN member states. Israeli warplanes conducted airstrikes on Rafah, pushing tanks back into parts of the northern Gaza Strip. The UN has appealed for $2.8 billion to provide aid to 3 million Palestinians, with Gaza's largest medical facility, Shifa Hospital, forced to shut down. The US and its allies are planning to impose more sanctions on Iran, targeting its missile and drone programs. Israeli defense forces launched airstrikes in southern Lebanon, killing 3 Hezbollah fighters. Israel claims to have recovered explosives and missiles fired by Iran. The UN has called on Israeli security forces to end support for settler attacks on Palestinians. G7 foreign ministers are meeting in Italy to discuss escalating tensions, urging Israel to exercise restraint. Iran's attack has triggered vows of retaliation from Israel, risking a direct conflict between the 2 nations. The situation remains tense, with global powers and regional actors closely watching as the Iran-Israel conflict unfolds. Stay tuned for more updates.